Good kill, good kill. Okay, good kill.
Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're here in the J-11 flanker. This is the Chinese variant of what would be the Russian Sukhoi 27 flanker. So, you know, it's a flanker at the end of the day. Today we're fighting the Eurofighter, and he's going to be armed with meteors. Now, the only thing that makes me in any way competitive to this Eurofighter is the fact that I'm carrying the PL-15. The PL-15 is going to allow me to engage him at ranges that are somewhat comparable to his meteors. RWR says he's off the nose, radar says he's off the nose, his AWACS is off the nose, so here we go, got him locked up. He's locking me up, I got PL-15s selected. And we're going to give him one long-range PL-15 shot. He shot at me. Wait for it. Fox 3. That's a PL-15. And we'll start defending this meteor here. We are also carrying the PL-12, comparable to maybe the AMRAAM, which the Eurofighter can also carry. But the PL-12, maybe it's got like 20% less range than an AMRAAM. I would much rather be using the PL-15, of which I have 3 more. We're in the crank here. The crank is a defensive maneuver which pulls his missile into denser air and forces it to turn, while also maintaining lock for my missile in the gimbal limit of my radar, which I just lost the lock. And we can start defending here. Survive that meteor. As long as you're not going into the no escape zone of his missile, you can just hold that crank until the missile goes pipple on you, and then you can start defending. Go cold. Going cold should defeat that missile, assuming you stayed out of the no escape zone, or the MAR, if you will. We're going to go ahead and recommit vertically here. Get him on radar. We'll shoot another PL-15. Data link says that he is turning around. You can see him recommitting back onto me. Got him locked. Climbing a little bit here. Okay, he's got me locked. Just a little closer. PL-15, Fox 3. There it goes. And he shot a meteor at pretty much the same time. Holding that crank for a little bit. I just want to get that PL-15 to be a little closer to him before I break. The longer I can hold it, the higher the probability of the PL-15 finding him, because it'll probably have the energy. The problem will be the seeker head of that PL-15 maintaining a lock the whole time. Still holding that crank. And you know, you can see the defensive move I'm doing even though I'm holding the crank as I'm reducing my altitude and forcing his missile to turn into me. And all of these things are bleeding his missile's energy. I actually managed to hold the lock the entire time in. That's pretty good. And I'm kind of wondering what happened to his missile there. I didn't have to go cold. We defeated his missile very quickly for some reason. Probably hit the water or that landmass out in front. Or just lost track. That happens too. I'm gonna stay offensive on him. Got him locked. He recommitted quickly. Fox 3 from me. It's my last PL, or second last PL-15 there. One more remaining. What I'm going to do with this last PL-15 is I'm going to hold on to it. And I'm going to switch over to PL-12s. And once we're pretty close to him, I'm going to hit him with the 15. Like once we're getting closer and closer together. Defending here. Dropping chaff. Looking for that meteor. I'm kind of turning, trying to get it to lead me. And every time it tries to lead me, it'll, bleed its own energy a little bit. And it sounds like we might be good here. And we'll recommit. See, the flankers, they get kind of a bad rap, but they're very capable aircraft. Flankers are very scary, actually. Especially when you couple them with a really good missile, like the PL-15 or the R-77-1. Here he is off the nose. That's a PL-12, Fox 3. And he actually shot at me as well, and it might have been a meteor. I'm just kind of taking a guess there, so I'm going to have to defend quite aggressively here. And I'm not even going to mess around with a crank or anything like that. That PL-12 was outside of range anyway. I'm just trying to make him feel like I'm still shooting PL-15s at him. And then I'm saving my PL-15 at the end. I'm going to hit him with that. So that PL-12 I fired was garbage anyway. Never was going to hit him, so I just broke lock on it. And we went immediately cold. Going cold is one of the best maneuvers you can do to try to defeat a missile. You see this little RWR in the bottom here. You see that yellow ring that's increasing? That's the signal strength of the missile. So every time that ring fills up, the missile's getting closer and closer. You can actually see the smoke trail behind me. That's kind of concerning. So we'll start turning. Turning forces the missile to create lead. And creating lead bleeds missile energy, which could be really important. It's very fine margins. And I think we beat it. It's back there somewhere. It was close to, there it is. It exploded in the air right there. Whew, that was actually pretty close. That was definitely a meteor. Whatever that was a meteor. Let's see if we can find him again. He's not on data link. He didn't die to my PL-12, did he? No way. No, there he is. Okay. Got him on radar and data link. Alright, let's give him another PL-12 because I am still pretty far away. And then while he's defending that, I'm going to try to push him. And try to sneak in a PL-15. So Fox 3, PL-12. We'll see if this pays off for me, because I am taking a bit of a risk here. If I get killed, then I die with a PL-15 on the rail, which is very dumb, if you get killed. If not, if this pays off, then, that's great. That'll be great. Defending here, going cold in case that is a meteor. The other thing here is you got to be super fast when you're fighting the meteor. Any maneuvers you do, because that thing has such a good, let's just call it standoff capability for the Eurofighter. You have to be super fast in order to drag that missile. Here we go, got him locked. I got the 15 selected. And remember, the faster you are, the more the missile has to lead, so that therefore bleeds more of the missile's energy. I can actually see him, so we're very close here. PL-15 selected. Fox 3, he shot at me as well. We'll defend here. Okay, sure hope that pays off. That's pretty close. I don't need to provide too much support to that PL-15. I am still going to give it a little bit though, just to be sure, because if this doesn't hit him, then I might kind of be in trouble. Okay, there we go. We're off cold. I'm not going to risk it any more than that. That's it. That's all the PL-15 is going to get from me. It's going to have to do the rest of the work on its own. Oh, look at that. Wow. That's one of his missiles hitting beside me, and there he is. Dead. Splash 1. PL-15 did it. He was close, man. Wow. I didn't think he was that close. Still defending that missile. Yeah, oh, what is that? That is one persistent missile. What's he got? Is that another meteor? Well, I beat him, but I gotta survive this missile, or it's gonna be a mutual kill video. Okay, we did it, man. That's it. So, Chinese flankers, not bad. I mean, when you put the PL-15 on there, they're pretty good.